I simply wanted to publicly announce that the verdict of the Kyle Rittenhouse case has been nothing more than a disgusting reminder of what it's really like to be black in America. All the protesting, everything we went through in 2020, we really would think would make a change, but clearly it doesn't. We scream Black Lives Matter, but it doesn't matter enough for these people who are in power, the jury, the judge, anybody, to charge this man with murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives at the ripe ages of 26 and 36. It's disgusting.
What the hell did you just say?
With murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives. With murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives. With murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives.
Meanwhile,
people who are in power, the jury, the judge, anybody, to charge this man with murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives at the ripe ages of 26 and 36. It's disgusting. We can't go to the store, recipes Trayvon Martin. We can't lay in bed, recipes Breonna Taylor, and we can't even protest without our lives being on the line. And that's what we fight for.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
And we are back. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. And today, we're going to see some of the worst takes on the Rittenhouse verdict, not just on TikTok, as well as the mainstream media. So prepare to have your minds blown once again in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct?
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken, ever. All right, guys, so listen. I wanted to do a live stream today. However, when it comes to technology, I'm a complete idiot. I've said it before. I got no problem admitting it. I'm a dummy when it comes to technology. And my Wi-Fi is terrible out here in the country. I'm looking to get that switched up. So instead of having a fun live stream, we're just going to have a fun video today where we can laugh at this complete nonsense that we're about to see here. So, and I just want to say, I'm not going to be shocked if this video gets demonetized. I said it the last one we covered this stuff, it got demonetized. So, I'm not going to be shocked that this video gets demonetized. On that note, I got to give a huge, huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by, first, number one, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only John Fisher. John, thank you so much, sir. John has been a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes for quite some time now. He's always lighting that comment section up. John has sponsored several videos now. John, thank you so much, sir. I'm extremely grateful that you are a member of this amazing community. Thank you so, so much. And today's video is also being brought to us by Kayla Page. Kayla, thank you so much. Kayla's been a member of the community for a while. Kayla's sponsored a few videos in the past. Now, Kayla also said, I get this a lot when people sponsor a video, they leave notes that talk about how amazing this community is and, you know, how happy they are to be a part of it. Now, Kayla, there was a sudden death in her family, and she said she believes in the power of prayer. I am one of those people. Say what you want about it, but I believe in the power of positive vibes, prayer, you know, healing prayers, all that stuff. So Kayla had a sudden death in the family, and she requested that I ask everybody send out healing prayers and positive vibes to her and her family. Her grandmother, I think, had to bury her second child in recent times. So, and I've said it before, no parent should ever outlive their child. So, Kayla, we're praying for you, your family, your grandmother, healing prayers and positive vibes being sent to you. And sure, I'm not the only one in this community that's going to send you the positive vibes and the healing prayers. I'm pretty sure all these amazing people here are going to do it as well. So hopefully, you know, that can bring you some comfort that you got a lot of people praying for you and your family. God bless you. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your name as a sponsor of that video, your full name as a sponsor of that video, unless stated otherwise by you. If you want to use a username, a nickname, shout somebody out, ask for some prayers like Kayla did, that, however you guys want to do it, that's how we're going to do it. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. There's no doubt about it. Please focus on the screen for a minute. Gregory McElvey, no idea who he is. Apparently someone important because he's got a blue check mark next to his name on the Twitters. It says, employers, consider giving your black employees a day or two off after the Rittenhouse verdict. Regardless of the outcome, it's going to be hard for black people to work, and it isn't fair to expect them to.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sure. Moving right along. What do you even say to those people? Like, what? This has zero to do with race. Zero. I don't know. Whatever. Let's check this out. Okay, it says Rittenhouse found not guilty on all 5 charges. All right. Roll the film, please.
Well, looks like Wisconsin's gonna burn tonight. All 5 charges. All 5 charges. Not guilty. Unreal. If you don't know what white privilege looks like, look no further. Look no fucking further. He got away with murder and just to walk scot-free. Unbelievable. Well,
you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Now you're telling me that you were so ingrained with white trash DNA.
He's an angry elf.
I do my best to edit out too many cuss words, but I mean, this dude was so angry that I couldn't keep up. This guy just kept dropping F-bombs, and I couldn't keep up with him. So, all right, real bad take there. Nice try though. Moving right along, please. Here's another one. It keeps me on my toes trying to hit the mute button when they cuss. This one's if there's any kids in the room, send them away. These people are out of their minds. Let's see how good I do on this one. Roll the film, please.
call motherfucking Rittenhouse is not guilty. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why black, indigenous, and people of color cannot motherfucking trust white people, because they can carry a motherfucking AR-15, walk around in the crowd, and motherfucking people and not go to jail.
Are you stupid or something?
You must have got manure for your brains.
You've shit for brains.
I'm sorry. I mean, what do you even really say? What do you say to that? Like, what does this have to do with black and indigenous people, miss? Sir, I don't, whatever. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's check out some media takes on this. Now, listen, we all know CNN's just complete garbage. It's just not real. Not real news. So, Chris Cuomo had Mark Richards, Kyle Rittenhouse's attorney, on. I think this was yesterday. Now, listen, I used to think at CNN it was a toss-up of who is the dumbest person there. Brian Stelter, Don Lemon, or Chris Cuomo. It's a toss-up. It's hard to juggle it around. Could be, you know, hands down, I'm going with Chris Cuomo now. After you hear this guy, judge for yourself. Roll the film, please.
Know that it's guts. I think it's bad judgment. It was justified under the law, but I think it's hard, and that's why I asked the question. It's hard to believe that somebody chasing you is going to beat you to death.
Why else was he chasing him, Chris?
Probably to get him and beat him up, hurt him. But again,
you're a stupid dumbass.
What? Did you hear? All right, let's hear that one more time, and then we're going to play it a little further. This guy, unbelievable. Roll it.
I think it's bad judgment. It was justified under the law, But I think it's hard, and that's why I asked the question. It's hard to believe that somebody chasing you is going to beat you to death.
Why else was he chasing him, Chris?
Probably to get him and beat him up, hurt him.
No shit, Sherlock.
What? What? Okay, all right. So I'm going to play this just a couple more seconds after. Now listen to what he says. Now, keep in mind that I'm not going to bring up specifics, but all the three guys that were involved, that were attacking Kyle, the criminal records, we all know Rosenbaum, atrocities against children, the worst crimes you could possibly commit. I'm not going to get into that. The other kid, Huber, him with the skateboard, I'm sure you guys have heard about his criminal record. It's terrifying. It sounded like he terrorized his family, his grandmother, his brother, his sister. Terrible. Just now listen to what this knucklehead says after that part. Roll it.
I asked the question. It's hard to believe that somebody chasing you is going to beat you to death.
Why else was he chasing him, Chris?
Probably to get him and beat him up, hurt him. But again, my problem is with the law here. Look, we don't know what he was going to do. All we know now, we do, because now we know that none of the people involved here ever killed anybody before or are known for that kind of violence. But he didn't know that in the moment.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You know something that you're not telling us, you slimy scumbag liar.
What a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage. Listen, he's on the news. As much as we know it's just a bunch of, they just spew lies. You don't think this guy has looked into it all, the past of the three the other three? He knows what they've done, what they're capable of. And if you guys don't know their histories of those three, you may want to look into it. It's frightening that these are the people that are running around. Well, we won't get into that here. Like I said, this video is probably going to be demonetized anyway. But what a just a fool, just a fool. And if anybody out there still watches CNN, my liberal uncle that wouldn't let me go up to his summer house this summer because I hadn't taken the shot. Yeah, he's one of those people. That's where he gets all his news from, CNN. So you see why he uninvited me, like I was a leper or something. But he still watches CNN, so that makes sense. But I don't know how much longer CNN will be able to stay in business with this kind of nonsense. Let's keep it moving. This next video it's crazy. It's extremely alarming. All right, so this is the in the courtroom at the as the verdict's being read. You notice everybody's kind of looking in one direction at Prosecutor Binger. You can see his head at the top of this. Let me get my melon out the way. All right, you can see Binger's head with the glasses down at the bottom of the screen. Now look up, right about up here. There's a red-headed lady sitting there. Now, at first glance, crazy eyes. Yeah. All right. This is alarming, so check this out. I don't think there's sound to it. Roll it. Yeah, there's no sound. Look at everybody watching Kyle, watching the judge, and she's staring at look at her. Crazy eyes, just staring at the jury, right, taking notes. What the? Let's see it one more time. Look at her. Oh my God, look at her eyes. And then she takes out a notepad and she starts writing stuff down, staring in the complete other direction. Oh. Yikes.
The eyes, Chico. They never lied.
What are you staring at, fucker?
The hell are you staring at?
Cuckoo. I was going to put her on with the eyes. I was going to put her on our liberal meltdown wall of shame as a new inductee, but she's not having a meltdown. She's got the crazy eyes. She's taking out a notebook and writing stuff down, but she's staring directly at the jury. Ay, ay, ay. That, look at those. She looks like a lizard. Good. It's not good. Somebody needs to be keeping an eye on this one. Yikes. Moving right along. All right. So that lady's I have nightmares about that. Anyway, all right. So we've heard all the talking points from the liberal mainstream media. Oh, white privilege, white supremacy, white vigilantes, all this nonsense, just one after another, just talking points, all the same. And it's all garbage. I mean, all the same people of the same color that were involved. It wasn't. Anyway, getting off track. I digress. One of the other biggest talking points, which is so bizarre to me. I don't get it. I don't understand this at all. Is it illegal to cross state lines? Like, is it bad to cross state lines? A lot of people cross state lines few times, 4 or 5 times a day, working and stuff like that. So this is a confusing one, but wouldn't believe how much they're pushing it. Roll the film, please.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. Kyle Rittenhouse was just 17 years old when he drove across state lines to Kenosha, Wisconsin.
The teenager drove from his home in Illinois
approximately 1 mile to Wisconsin.
Across state lines, driving across state borders. He's driving across state lines.
Across the state line, across state lines.
Across state lines. Across state lines.
If you look at the Rittenhouse case, he crossed state lines.
Drives up to events.
Across state lines.
Came across state lines.
State, out of his own state.
Came across state borders. Whenever you have a situation where a 17-year-old is crossing state lines,
white teenager.
He crosses a state line, drives 30 minutes into Kenosha.
Remember, he came across the line.
He crossed state lines.
Cross state lines.
Across state lines.
He crossed state lines.
Kyle Rittenhouse, who crossed state lines.
Came across
state lines.
Cross state lines.
Went across state lines.
17-year-old kid from out of state.
He makes
All cross state lines.
Cross state lines. Cross state lines.
Across state lines.
Cross state lines. Went over state lines. Drove across state lines.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus Christ.
What? Oh my God. What? Make it make sense. So? And just in case you don't know, he lived in Antioch, Illinois. Kyle did. It was about, 20 minutes away from Kenosha. He worked as a lifeguard in Kenosha. His father lived there, his grandmother, his cousins, aunts, uncles, his best friend, his sister's boyfriend, all lived in Kenosha. He was a part of that community. He crossed state lines daily, probably multiple times a day. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, this quite possibly is the worst take out of the whole thing. Amber Ruffin, she's kind of like a comedian. She's got a show on the Peacock channel. I've never watched it. I've seen Amber Ruffin do a couple of ridiculous skits about the shot and things like that. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I just don't understand. Once again, trying to make sense of the nonsensical. I'll shut up. Roll the film, please.
You guys, because I have my own show, I have a responsibility to say things that people need to know that aren't being said. It's a cool opportunity that I don't take lightly. There are very big, obvious truths that no one wants to say on TV, but I will. Now, just a few minutes before we started taping the show, Kyle Rittenhouse, the man accused of shooting 3 people during a Black Lives Matter protest, was declared not guilty on all charges. So, I can't believe I have to say this, but it's not okay for a man to grab a rifle, travel across state lines, and shoot, and then walk free. It's not okay for the judicial system to be blatantly
and obviously stacked against people of color. It's not okay for there to be an entirely different set of rules for white people. But I don't care about Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't care about that racist judge. And I don't care about how up that jury must be. White people have been getting away with murder since time began. I don't care about that.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
Listen, I wasn't buying that little lady's little crocodile tears either. I don't think she's that upset about what happened. Anyway, so let's move on to this one. This might be a worse take than that, but I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. Anyway, we're almost done. This is kind of a longer video, but like I said, I was going to do a live stream. I was going to try to come on and do like an hour live stream, so I figured I'd do this instead. This is better than nothing. I wanted to come here, hang out with you guys, chill for a bit, so I figured if I'm too stupid to get the live stream set up and my Wi-Fi isn't working good, what better way to make a video, especially with all the madness going on in the world. Anyway, so once again, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. John Fisher. John Fisher is the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much, John. I'm just so grateful that you are part of this amazing community. You have been for a while, and I greatly appreciate all the love and support you have been showing for a long time. Thank you, John. Once again, as well as Kayla Page. Kayla, thank you so much. I said before, Kayla's sponsored several videos in the past as well. And I just want to say, Kayla, we're all sending some healing prayers and positive vibes out to you and your family. And hope you guys get through these tough times, okay? I know it's easier said than done, but just try to focus on the positive. I know I've lost a lot of people, and especially being a drug addict for 2 decades, I lost a lot of people that were friends. And I mean, you just got to try to focus on the positives that, the positive impacts people had on your life. So we're all praying for you and your family, Kayla. Thanks again for sponsoring today's video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Let's hope and pray they don't demonetize the video. I'm pretty sure we don't have a chance today, but we'll see. All right. So I got to show you guys. This is ridiculous. How long do you guys think people can continue talking like this on mainstream media, on the news, talking to millions of people without there being some repercussions? How long can this go on without a group of people just saying, enough's enough? We're sick of you, talking down to us. We're sick of you making us look like these bad guys. We're sick of it. How long can this go on? And then I got a couple of just crazy videos after this you're not going to want to miss. One including Joe Biden getting shut down by a little child. Finally. All right. Let me get my melon out the way. This is insane. Roll the film, please.
I find these people disgusting, Ellie. I'm disgusted at what I'm seeing. It's not just this trial, it's other trials. But this in particular, the fact that white supremacists roam the halls of Congress freely and celebrate this little murderous white supremacist, and the fact that he gets to walk the streets freely, it lets you know these people have access to instituting laws. They represent the legislative branch of this country. What are we to make of that?
Welcome to the modern Republican Party. This is what these people want, and this is what a majority of white people vote for, right? When I say that a majority of white people are in favor of this kind of violence, it is because a majority of white people consistently vote Republican. Since the passage of the Civil Rights Act, a majority of white people have voted Republican, right? So, this is the party that they're supporting. A majority of white people pick judges like Bruce Schrader, the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. A majority of white people do not support policies that would unpack and unroll and reform this system of justice. This is what they want. Matt Gaetz is giving the white folks what they want. Look at it. Look at yourselves. It's gross. But until a majority of you stop voting for this, this will keep happening.
Go fuck yourself.
So the race lady with the green jacket on, she said she finds these people gross, disgusting, whatever she said. And then the guy with the stupid haircut, no, she said she finds these people disgusting. The guy with the stupid haircut said, "You're gross. You're gross. Look at yourself." So if any of us think that the acquittal was justified, the jury came to the right verdict, then we're somehow white supremacist racist. That's how they look at it? Really?
Well, I guess I'm racist.
I don't know, according to you guys, so whatever. I guess I'll roll with it. These people are the most dangerous thing to our country, our democracy, our everything. These people are disgusting, despicable human beings. All right. The video's probably already demonetized, so whatever. Keep it moving. All right, guys. I had a few more videos that I was gonna play, but I'm gonna end it on this one. We've all seen how many times former VP Joe goes up and just smells kid, grabs so this kid doesn't like it. Kids they can tell other people's energy, and the good energy and the bad energy, I do believe. Let me get my head out the way. Now watch this kid shut him down. This is great. Roll the film, please. Check that out one more time. The mother picks up the baby. Look at Joe. Get away from the kids. Stay away from the kids. He's trying to stick his finger in her ear or something. Karate. Chop! Got him. Got him. All right, guys. That's a wrap. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone. I'll say it again. This is my happy place. You guys keep me motivated, inspired. You guys keep me laughing my ass off with the comments. And listen, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. You guys already know. Smash that like button. Like that comment section up. Share this video out so people can see the truth of what's really going on out there. And like I said, I hope this video doesn't get demonetized. There was no lies or... I don't know. You guys know how it is with the censorship, but if it is, so be it. I had fun. I came on here, got to spend some time with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little longer, but like I said, I was going to do an hour live stream, so figured we'd throw some, hopefully that's coming. I'm going to figure it out. I promise you guys I'll figure it out. And once again, I just want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video, John Fisher, Taylor Page. Thank you guys so much. You guys have no idea with the censorship and the demonetizations and all that, how important that is. All right, listen, things are getting clearly getting crazy. I think they're going to get a little crazier. I think the one thing that's kept things a little toned down is the cold weather. It's winter. If it was summertime, all bets would be off. Anyway, just take care of yourselves. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that. You know, check on your loved ones, check on your neighbors. In the words of the great George Washington, stay strapped or you might get clapped. Till next time, love you guys. Peace.